Anyways, so I believe the game goes off the idea that classic Sonic is in fact a younger Sonic, and if you may have noticed, is mute throughout the game. I think my understanding is that Jared or Jekyll, I don't know how his name was spelled, but the guy, Jekyll White, I think, the guy who played Urkel on Family Matters or whatever it was called, was the original voice actor for Sonic in the old cartoon, and I think he turned down the role of voicing Sonic, so they just made him mute, which isn't a big deal, because if you think about it, there wasn't any, like, talking at all up until, like, Sonic 3D technically, but he didn't talk till Sonic Adventure.
Take a good look at yourself, Sonic.
Dr. Eggman!
It's the last look you'll get before I close your eyes forever.
Another Sonic? What? Wait a second!
And there they go. And he can't jump in. Anyway, this is when they first meet. You know, about like, third of the way through the game. But that's okay. Anyway, string-looking springboards. I don't think these... No, these are in Sonic Unleashed. Anyway, so I think this thing is called the Big Arm. Or I don't know what this enemy is actually called. This is like the Death Robo. It's called Big Arm in Sonic. You fight the Big Arm. But there's only one boss fight as classic Sonic in the game. I don't remember what this guy's called, but I really don't care. Death Egg Robot. Anyway, so I think this is the Sonic 2 final boss, if I'm correct. Like some rings. It's actually a pretty cool multi-part boss fight. Now, I think I've always kind of, to an extent, been fond of those. Like, there's been an extent where I'm like, oh, that's cool, this is different. But it's not fun to the point where, Can I climb up that? No, I cannot.
I will flatten you.
I'm not good at this level.
Did you see its backside light up? I bet that's its weak point. Try to get behind it and attack.
And just jump into his butt. Hey, hey, hey. Let me kill you. Mr. Giant Robot Dude. That is my job to kill you. Anyways, I like multi-part boss fights that it's not tedious to spend any amount of time on one part of the fight. If you mess up,
I will flatten you.
just because I've never been fond of, you know, going back and if I mess up one time and I die, I've been fond of having to redo everything. But they can be fun if it's done right. I'm trying to think of a particular example I really like. Anyways, so I think there was a demo that had the first Green Hill Zone and Act 1 and 2 as a playable thing. So this is probably the closest you ever get to moving in 3 dimensions in this game. Because as you move like the camera, there's like 4 spots you can move around. Yeah, don't touch those are not your friends. Anyways, you can jump. Well, you can. I can pull it off. Well, thank you, Almost Cow. If I had skill, I would do that. Anyways, I'm not always the greatest at boss fights. Where's your arm? Anyways. I'm not good at this. So there might be some speeding up and cutting until I can get this boss figured out. I know what to do, I'm just not eloquent enough to pull it off. crap, let me jump on your arm. Anyways, let's go over here because I'm amazing at this game. Oh my gosh, freaking hitbox, dude. Dude! Where I say, screw this, we're gonna do a jump cut and fly that way. Here we go, finally. So you just kind of grind up his arm there for whatever reason. For some reason, Sonic rolls. Sonic kind of rolls to do all the grinding. I guess it's acceptable. My rings. I need those. Thank you very much. Ah, crap. I really missed by that much. I swear, this game sometimes. So amazing in this game. Seriously, let's just jump cut to me actually getting this crap down. Okay, look, we got it, we got it. Jump. Oh, was that it? Okay, I'm fine with that. But thank you, game, for realizing that. But, so yeah, that's fun. An hour in, not too bad. A lot of, like, short games is what I've noticed. I think Halo was kind of long. I shouldn't be talking about it. Sunny side up. The achievables. Bleep bloop. And I got an A rank, because I'm not that bad. 2 rings. That's what I'm talking about.
No! No! Sonic, save me!
I can't believe there's 2 of me.
I think I figured it out. Yeah, me too. Doubles of us? Places and enemies from our past? We're traveling through time and space!
How did this happen?
I think it's got something to do with that big thing that just kidnapped Eggman. It sounds like the same thing that kidnapped your friends. I mean our friends. You know what I mean.
Anyways, I'd like to point out that was classic Tails right there. And the irony here is that for as much as work they did to bring Eggman's and Sonic's design, they made a whole new one for Tails. Because Tails had like a much more prominent like snout thing going on back in the 90s. So I might have to edit in something to show off his old face that I can grab a screen from Sonic Mega Collection. Because, you know, that's easy. But, you know, it's not that big a deal. It's just, it's a new design that they used for Tails to look like classic Sonic and match everyone. Because I think the whole snout thing would have been a little awkward to draw or animate. Anyways, so, we're moving on to the next part here. It's, got cream and cheese. Cream cheese, it's a joke. 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 Anyways, they were introduced in Sonic Dance 2 for the Game Boy Advance. Anyways, they actually make a cameo appearance in this game, justifying their appearance in this particular area in the DX remake, which, let's just go ahead and do Classic. and show off. So anyway, so this is Speed Highway, if I remember correctly. What you're going to see here is footage from Emerald Coast, Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast, and this is actually because I have an old, or the guy who I got the Dreamcast from, which was my uncle, he had an old demo disc, Sonic Adventure 1 on it, for the first level, which I played the crap out of that. I was a kid, and he was like, and he just gave me the Dreamcast, like I said, here, you can have it. So, I got Sonic Adventure DX in the GameCube already. For whatever reason, I decided to be a moron and buy Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast. You know, I already had Adventure 2 Battle, but that's okay. And, yeah. So, you're going to see the graphical differences between the two episodes of Emerald Hill. The levels are about the same. They just redid the graphics and a lot of other stuff. Because it came out a while after the game had been out. Where, I don't know how I'm supposed to get there. Oh, there's the car. Yeah, so they redid the graphics between Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. And Emerald Hill is actually the, Chow Gelato Delicious, apparently. That's the, Sonic Adventure level in the 3DS version of this game. Emerald Coast, always liked that level. I'm gonna be good. These little bucket things that are everywhere in the original game. So basically, how you may have noticed, wondering why am I not showing off the regular version first? Because, as decided, I want to play classic Act 1 first, instead of the original. And I'm going to show it off, as I might have said before, to where the level that, the version that more closely resembles the original level is going to be shown with it, so it's easier to make a comparison. It'd be kind of weird, I think, in my opinion, to show off an entirely 2D level based off of a level that was entirely in 3D, as opposed to a level that was in 2D and 3D that is based off of an entirely 3D level. Okay. Okay, so I can crouch with B. So those are little spiky dudes. Oh crap, that's not fun. For some reason, these guys appear in later levels. I don't know why, which really bugs me. That game had enemies specifically there, so I guess that was like their one goof that they did. But it's not a big deal. Anyway, so we're gonna jump over here. Here's a little bell you can ring. They did this in Sonic Adventure original. Both one actually. Chow Knight. So, if you may be wondering what are Chows, you'll see Omo Chow, and when I beat the next character, you'll see what these little things are based off. But they were a virtual pet system that was introduced in Sonic Adventure. Oh yeah, you can do that if you're like swapping between your planes, because Sonic is a 3D model, and if you homing spin dash, you can get stuck. Anyways, so the Chows are like little light blue and yellow accented little creatures with wings and a little dot above their head for emoticons and all sorts of other crap. And basically, whenever you defeated an enemy in Sonic Adventure 1, you got a little animal, and you could give this animal to the Chow, and it would get different stats depending on the animal, and it would like copy the body parts of it a little bit. They have like antlers, and their wings would change. It was pretty adorable. But yeah, so they did that, and Sonic Adventure 2 expanded this to add Hero and Dark Chow, as basically everything else was an offshoot of just the Chows to everyone was a hero. But in Adventure 2, they expanded upon it to have the Dark and Hero Chow. In the game, Chow in space, search for Tikal. She was a character from Sonic Adventure 1. She's dead, though. I don't know. She's dead. But, S rank. Yeah, so I might have to show some footage of that. But it was like this little animal pet raising system. It was pretty cool. And they expanded it even more for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube, where they added in, like, colors. Because you could connect your Dreamcast to the internet and get, like, metallic colored Chows and one that was black and yellow instead of light blue and yellow, which was pretty neat. And, yeah. Got Green Hill Zone Original. We're going to swap to Modern Sonic now. And, I thought that was pretty neat. So yeah. Light speed dash. Would I like a tutorial? Nope. So I wish there were power-ups in this game, which they don't have. Instead, you can only use these items, which kind of makes sense. Because this basically gives you abilities that were only in that game, like Onward, that you can use. It's a little weird. But, anyways, So we are currently in the Dreamcast era. The last set of 3 levels was the classic era. And yeah, so you start off like this, and it's pretty neat. You'll see it. But you may notice a bit of the level seems to be skipped. And that's because I only want to do one recording in the little corner over here. And it got, the Sonic Adventure 1 was really glitchy. And that was the funny thing about DX Director's Cut, is they tried to fix all the glitches and they ended up making more. I mean, the game, it's not bad, it's just glitchy. Like, you can still play it, it's just, there's random glitches. Like, they added in a thing where you could play as a Metal Sonic skin in Sonic levels, do 100% of the game. But his, like, thing is glitched and always tilted. But it was still pretty cool. Anyways, so we're gonna jump up here. Go up here. And jump. So I do like this 2D and 3D combination they did. First. There we go. Sonic Adventure pose! Anyways, it's actually pretty nice. I might have to show off that little box art that they had for that. There's a little cop dude. They chase you around. This is probably one of my favorite parts of this level right here, is when you just run down the building. And the funny thing was, there was like a little glass door canopy that just broke underneath Sonic when you run through the level. And it makes you wonder how safe that would have been if they can't support a creature called the Hedgehog. And yeah, they just kind of all died there, even though they were robots. And yeah, we're gonna do that. This is where I think the game introduces you for the first time, the drift mechanics in this game. I haven't collected footage. Actually, I have. I have some footage, actually. Anyways, we're going to jump down here. And then we're going to jump on this little platform. I don't think we're actually in the original level. Because I obviously can't do the little corner of the screen. Oh, whoops. And a whoop-de-doo. Up and down and all around. Whoop-de-doo! Oh, yeah, so that rock is from Act 1, by the way. Wait. I want to take a second here. Seaside Park. Ah, crap. Camera. Blaze Road. Is there Chow Garden? Game Gear. Is that? Oh, that's Omega Road. Shadow Avenue. Chow Garden. Yeah, so that's where the Chow thingy was from, by the way. They were nice. There was reference to that in the original game. That was a Sega CD game that got something to do on the Wii. Night into Dreams. I never played the game. I freaking love this game. This is like such a nostalgia game. Anyway, so there's a goal ring. And yeah, we're ready to go. Chow Garden's super fun. It was like awesome. And then like expanded it, and then like you can breed the Chow where they like make little flower happy rings and have a happy dance, and then there's like an egg that magically pops up. But if you bred like one of the colored Chows that were introduced from Sonic Adventure 2 Battle with regular ones, there was a chance that the colored Chow, the baby, would be like a two-tone Chow based off of the color of the original. So where it was like crap. So like the Cheese here, who we're about to meet, he would like kind of change colors depending on like his alignment. If he was an actual Chow, you could raise, minus the bow tie.
Thanks for saving me, Sonic. It was scary in the dark, but I tried to be brave.
Just random thumbs up. Anyways, another achievable. Bleep bloop. Anyways, here's gonna be like my favorite level in the game. That's Rouge the Bat. She's introduced in Sonic Adventure 2. But